This one stock can change early buyers' lives. This isn't financial advice, but buying a lot of this stock before November 15th could be a good move. The stock is Coin, C-O-I-N, Coinbase, and they are the gold standard of cryptocurrency exchange. They were the cryptocurrency exchange that's been in the US the whole time before this new administration got all crypto friendly. So now you can buy crypto through your broker. You don't necessarily need Coinbase for that, but they still have the brand that if you want certain coins, or if you want to basically have some staking or some type of crypto related risk capital, maybe you still want to diversify away from just buying some Bitcoin or Ethereum ETF in your traditional broker. And a lot of people are doing that. So we'll talk about why Coinbase is still very relevant, talk about why the price level is at an important level right now, and talk about companies that they have partnerships with. Here we go.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
So this is some news from this year on Coinbase. They were basically trying to create some blockchain-based stocks, and they're sort of in the good graces of the government. They already were in the good graces of the Biden administration for the most part. There's some concerns of, what do I need Coinbase for when I can buy Bitcoin through an ETF so easily now? And institutions are buying them through ETFs or through MicroStrategy, which is definitely not a good idea, or wasn't a good idea for the past 6 months. I mean, this thing has just gone down, down, down since July. And then if you look all the way back to November, it's even down from November. So how MicroStrategy works, right, is you buy the stock and then Michael Saylor goes and buys a Bitcoin with your money. So he's selling the stock to you to buy Bitcoin for his company. So, it begs the question, why not just buy Bitcoin? And sure, when Bitcoin really goes up, so this was whatever this was, September of 2024. Okay. If we look at September of 2024, yeah, I mean, Bitcoin really shot up there. Okay. So if you get a leveraged play on Bitcoin, Bitcoin doubles and MicroStrategy goes from 100 to 500. So that's like the crypto dream. That's, when you talk about millionaires, billionaires even being minted in crypto, it's from those periods. Now, of course, Bitcoin hasn't really, gone too crazy since then. We did have these couple breakouts and this reclaim really, and then a breakout in July of this year, which we can see on the chart here. But MicroStrategy has detached from Bitcoin. That's basically a way to call it. Bitcoin's not a little bit, MicroStrategy corrects. Why am I talking so much about MicroStrategy? Well, because if you're not going to feel comfortable investing in MicroStrategy, maybe Coinbase becomes a more attractive investment. Particularly as Bitcoin itself isn't that attractive, because the chart doesn't look great, really. In the long run, it might be super attractive. And other brokers, allow you to buy ETFs that are crypto that track Bitcoin. And then there's stable coins like CRCL is the new IPO Circle stablecoin, which kind of are biting into Coinbase's pies in terms of this tokenized, blockchain stocks and crypto payments. I guess Square is, you're soon going to be able to accept Bitcoin with Square. So Square is, that's like in restaurants and stuff. That's super mainstream. So the whole, why do you need an exchange? I mean, I don't use Coinbase. If I want to buy Bitcoin, I'll just buy some IBIT, which is a Bitcoin ETF with my existing broker, right? And then these other platforms may have low fees that Coinbase, if Coinbase was, doing well based on its fees, then those fees are down. That's a problem for sure. But there's still a lot of people who actually want, a hands to mouth, whatever, full crypto experience. Coinbase is still the brand that I think of when I think of crypto. And we'll see what they end up doing, but they are basically the US exchange. There's no FTX US, So Binance, I mean, yes, CZ got pardoned, but that doesn't mean that you can just go start trading on Binance, as a US citizen. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you're looking to do anything besides just buy Bitcoin, then Coinbase still has definitely a place for that. And here are some reasons that it's still worthwhile. I mean, 200 cryptos is a lot. Cryptocurrencies. People say cryptos, so I'm just going to say that shorthand. They're definitely dominant, and yeah, maybe you want to hold the coin. I don't know exactly why you need to hold the coin. It trades over the weekend, so the ETFs don't trade over the weekend. That's definitely a plus for people who want to have that sort of safety valve. I personally don't want to trade on the weekend, invest and sell on the weekend, or do anything like that. But I get it. So yeah, it's basically the number of cryptocurrencies that they have. If there's a new exciting cryptocurrency, like Shiba Inu or whatever, you hear about it got listed on Coinbase, and that's like its gold seal of approval. And Shiba Inu is not you can't trade that through your Interactive Brokers or through your Schwab or anything, right? Invest in that. So yeah, there's this big delay between a altcoin becoming interesting and then it actually being tradable. There are some, mainstream coins, XRP and Solana, which are right here on Thinkorswim, along with Ethereum and Bitcoin. So some of them make it, but the smaller ones in general aren't going to make it onto your Thinkorswim or whatever broker you use. So that's Coinbase. And then a little bit about basically what they're up to. They have a partnership with the League of Legends maker. They have a lot of partnerships. They have one with PayPal. They have one with this bank that's actually really well known. PNC Bank is a big bank. And then they have a partnership with JP Morgan for this sort of using your rewards points and using them to buy crypto, and even using credit cards to fund Coinbase accounts starting this fall, which sounds pretty crazy, like not a good idea. But the rewards points is a huge market. Like there are certain rewards programs. I don't know if Chase is the one. Maybe it is. Maybe Bank of America's is, that are more valuable than entire airlines. So that's a big deal. PNC Bank basically allowing, I don't know what banking services. I guess you could wire crypto through PNC. I don't know. And then PayPal, you can buy crypto through PayPal. It sounds like Google Cloud. They're basically just, you can pay for Google Cloud through Coinbase. It's kind of like a Plaid, or like a almost like a Zelle or a Venmo in terms of buying services through crypto. So again, I mentioned Square is allowing you to accept crypto. I don't buy services through crypto. Most people don't, but it's definitely a growth story. So anyway, that's basically the story for Coinbase right now. Jump into the chart right here. Do want to take a look at Robinhood and Mara and Riot. Those are the crypto miners that are sort of turning into AI data center plays. And, we'll see. We do want to make sure that there's enough crypto trading on Coinbase to sustain those fees. So we'll see how the revenue continues to come out. But right now, Q3 revenue was up 50% year over year. So fees are high. Stablecoin fees are there. I think people must be staking their crypto, and they must get fees through that as well. So basically, you get like an interest rate on your crypto. It's always eluded me, like as to how it works. It still seems kind of sketchy, but if it's on Coinbase, it's not sketchy. And that basically reputation that they have, they definitely have a strong edge, is sort of omnipresent. I don't think I'm alone in knowing that Coinbase is really reputable. They could get into crypto lending, Bitcoin-backed loans. We'll see. I'm still on the fence as far as the future of this company. But as far as an investing vehicle for a few months, which is what this channel is all about, it's definitely there. So this is the left side peak, and if they get 350 is a very clear psychological level on a 5-year chart going back to whatever this is. 2021 350 is very much relevant. And if we look even further back, well, we can't look further back because in April 2021 they IPO'd. I guess a lot of companies must IPO. 2021 was everyone was raising money, so that's why they all these companies IPO'd. Coinbase, whatever company I was just talking about a second ago, IPO'd. So yeah, I think this company is a good buy right now. I think 350 is the important level, and I can't say that Coinbase is going to be the best company a year from now or 2 years from now. MicroStrategy is certainly giving us a hint as to why you have to be careful investing in these crypto-related companies, but Coinbase looks really good right now. And this is the other company I was just talking about that IPO'd in April of 2021, UiPath, which sort of is a similar type opportunity of a stock that's been sort of euphoric, pulled back, and then now is offering another opportunity to get in off of a left side peak. So that's a very psychological level. Coinbase is the idea at 350. If you like these ideas, hit that like. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe. And if you want to work with me, head over to stockscommunity.com. We do have a guarantee where if you don't make $1,000 in your first 90 days, you get your money back. So see if that's for you. I'll see you in the next one.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.